And I'm back. This was kinda very refreshing. Um, yeah, let us go to the Chelsea shrine that woman was, or Taylor was talking about. Oh, we have a nice collection of comic books. Up to now.
Oh, I had this door permanent. The door to my back storage room is locked.
Oh,
That's strange.
so this may be the door.
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
No, it don't work. So I guess we have to take the front entrance. I think I know where it is. Must be up here, and there was this door here
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
that needs a key, right?
Needs a key.
And with this ominous handprint here.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. That was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
I'm trying to open the door.
According to Taylor, this opens a room here at the Ritz that has some of Chelsea's belongings.
Okay, but it opens the door to in the Ritz. So it must be here somewhere.
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Needs a key.
Oh, maybe that door. Okay. Yep. This did work out. What's in here? Okay. Oh, is this Chelsea? This is a large room. Whoa. Not bad at all.
I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
What, like a date?
No, it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right.
So what are you in the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about.
Oh.
Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss Bell.
Well, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring, red or white?
You better bring both.
So, I kinda like her better than the other woman here.
These are all Chelsea's belongings. When the police closed her case, I must have picked up these items.
And he really built up a shrine here with the candles always burning even if the door is locked. Okay. What is that? There's something lying in there.
I remember this thing was $14.99. Man, I spent an entire 3 months' salary on a ring for Chelsea. It's Chelsea's business card for her newsstand. I didn't have the heart to tell her that print is dead. A reminder of the best and worst night of my life. Yeah, I remember how much Chelsea wanted to go to the Fuchsia Flamingo that night. Chelsea loved to go to Arizona. I'd like to think I was the only thing keeping her here on Chandler Avenue.
Okay, so there is again.
It's a picture of me and my would-be girlfriend Chelsea Bando. I've got a gut feeling she's out there. It's funny how fashion cycles circle around. These are all Chelsea's belongings.
Okay.
When the police closed her case, I must have picked up these items from her apartment. Chelsea always looked great in hats.
Okay, so there's another room here.
Oh, that's got to be a fire hazard.
Yeah, sure. I told you that. Again. But this time I will use my flashlight. And lo and behold, there is nothing here at all. Well, I mean, on the first sight, there's nothing here at all.
I remember this thing was $14.99.
Nothing. Absolutely
Man,
nothing.
I spent an entire 3 months' salary on a ring for Chelsea.
And this is what I meant. I mean, we get an item to open up a room, and no, there's nothing here at
Well,
all.
this is a flashy new neighbor.
But there must be something in there, I'm sure. But what? And where? And when? And why? The rope...
Of all the skills Chelsea had,
Oh.
one in particular comes to mind.
Woo!
She'll always be my queen of the rodeo.
Yeah, that is very hard-hitting. Oh,
Of all the skills Chelsea had,
no, I didn't
one in
want to do that.
particular comes to
Sorry,
mind.
sorry. Put it, please. No. Okay. We
She'll
can skip
always
it.
be my queen of the rodeo.
Yeah, Queen of the Rodeo. So this was just about the points we'll be getting here by triggering those cutscenes. There is nothing else here. Come on. I mean, it's nice to know who this lady is, but... Sorry about that, but... This makes no sense for me, actually. Do I have something to open that door?
Looks like Bowers was interested
No.
in some Nicola.
Maybe it's time to go back to Rook?
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
But where can I go now? This guy isn't here yet. But Archie is back, I guess. Yes, he sent us the fax, so let's go there. Though I still doubt the necessity of such a room like that in the Ritz Hotel up there. But okay, we learned now who Chelsea is. We saw some nice cutscenes, meeting her and so on. That she likes to be some kind, or she likes to be involved in rodeo.
Archie Ellis is my herbal tea-loving, source for all things alien, supernatural, conspiracy theorist. Or he's just plain crazy. He ran into some trouble with the NSA on my last case. Last I knew, he was hiding out in some tropical locale with a bevy of beauties. I'm surprised he's back in town.
Hey, Murphy, how you doing? You okay? I heard you were having some kind of amnesia. You know, most alien abductees always have some sort of memory loss.
Show and tell.
Whoever gave me this lump on my head wasn't some midget alien. No offense.
Hello, aliens? We all know they have long arms. Yowza!
You really back off, man, because I swear I will shoot the next person who tries to touch this, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Ouch. Ooh. So, I guess you do need some catching up then. A few months ago, I moved back here from the islands and I opened up this place. And I was hoping that you and I could hang out together like old times, but you haven't been around much.
Let's tell him what happened. I guess that's what they mean by history lesson.
So, did I happen to tell you anything about the case I'm working on?
Not yet, but you know I'm always ready to be Robin to your Batman. Without the homoerotic undertones, of course.
Hard to believe you, man.
Sorry, Arch, but it's a package deal. If you're gonna be in this with me, you're gonna have to be in the
you're You had me going there, Murph.
Okay, Boy Wonder. I need you to enter 2 names into the back computer. Mason Bowers, Margaret Leonard.
Well, I don't know about Mason Bowers, but Margaret Leonard, she's connected to one of the greatest mysteries of all time. I mean, you know who Nikola Tesla was, right?
Nikola. The cop dog?
Nikola Tesla was a genius. Probably one of the greatest geniuses ever. I mean, it was Tesla, not Marconi, who was the true inventor of the radio. He invented a Tesla coil, the AC electricity, remote control. He even pioneered cryogenics.
So are we almost to the part about Margaret Leonard?
Right. Well, Tesla died in 1943 when the FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers and designs. Then in about 2012, all this stuff, the Tesla cash just disappeared. And you want to know who the #1 suspect was?
Monk?
Margaret Leonard.
No, an FBI agent named Charles Johansson. Now, I know they could never prove that he did it, but then he quits the FBI and joins some Tesla fanatic group called the Tesla Legacy Society, a group dedicated to making the world better through technology. And that's where he meets
Margaret Leonard.
Bingo! They fall in love, they get married. I think they even had a kid together.
So where's Margaret now?
Not a clue. Johansson died a couple years later, cancer, I think. And after that, Margaret just dropped out of circulation.
So all this happened, what, 37 years ago. I mean, no one's found the Tesla cache since then?
It's one of the great mysteries, the lost inventions of Nikola Tesla.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Oh, you ever hear of a little thing called Tunguska?
Have I ever? Picked up a bad case when I was down in Mexico. It's where I learned the phrase, Baños, rapidos, ándale muchachos, vámonos!
Oh, Murph, you're too funny. You know, in 1890s, Tesla conducted an
don't speak
experiment
Spanish.
and created a
No clue what
resonance
they said.
frequency. You know, like a big vibration, and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City. And then in the 1900s, he began to work on what he called a teleforce beam. The press called it, a death ray, cooler name. But a few years later in Russia, a remote area called Tunguska, something caused an explosion 1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb 40 years before we invented it?
But that was the last anyone ever heard of the death ray. Tesla never got funding. Instead, they made him out to be some crackpot, and he was broke for the rest of his life. Some people think the plans for it were